What's up, everybody? This your boy Trayvon here with ScentTalkTV, and today I am premiering my first episode of my ScentVlog series. Basically, it's a ScentVlog series where I will be going to different department stores, Macy's, Dillard, different perfumery, kiosks, and all that. So first off, we're going to look up some new hot in the streets fragrances that came out not too long ago and see what Macy's got. Then we're going to shoot over to Dillard's, maybe, and some kiosks up in here at this mall over here in Brentwood, Missouri. So let's go. Ooh. All right, guys, we got that new, what's that? The new Ralph Lauren Polo Earth. That should be interesting. Hopefully it's a hit and not a miss. But hopefully we'll get into that in a minute. But this is not what I'm here for. Got that new Coral Fantasy right there. Had a sample of this, but actually I didn't have a sample. They sprayed a sample on me while I was in here like a couple of months ago. And it's okay.
You on camera, what's your name?
No, I'm just vlogging, man.
Okay. Because they can't have people like taking pictures and stuff or camcorder and much of that.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Right on. See, always hating. You know what? They don't even pay you to do that, man. They don't even pay you enough to do that. You need to mind your own business, big dog. Yeah, so Macy's was hating, so said I couldn't have no camcorders or anything like that inside the building or inside the store. So I was like, you know what? Let's go see what Dillard's got. Hopefully they got the same releases, but we don't need them bad vibes, yo. Actually, that'd be my last time going to that Macy's, so I ain't messing with it. Used to be a good department store for its fragrances and stuff like that. As far as good people, vendors was nice, but they got new vendors in there now that I can get jiggy with, so that'll be our last time going there. But let's make a quick stop. Here we are at the kiosk, this perfumery kiosk right here called Essence. They do have some good hidden gems as well as discontinued fragrances in my area. If I can get it in the video, there we go. There's a little display case right there. Not too much, but usually when I come here, they have something new, but I don't be finding anything new so far. But alright, guys, like, what do you see here that is worth picking up? Because right now I don't see anything that's worth picking up. If you didn't have any of these fragrances, which one would you pick up? Like, this is what they rocking with. This is their lineup. Not too much going on, but you know how it is. Got the Creeds right there. Got the Jaguars hanging up on there up top. Buying number 9 over there. Now, to be honest with you, that Azzaro, like right here, that Azzaro I done smelt before, but it smells so dated. So dated, but I probably would give it a shot if the price is right. So yeah. That's what we're rocking with at my local kiosks is out here in Brentwood, Missouri at Essence Perfumery. Ladies and gentlemen, holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Okay, now we can go up to the dealers and see what they got and hopefully be some nicer people. So in the comment section below, tell me what scents that y'all rocking today, because the scent that I'm rocking today is Armani Code Cologne. And it does not last no more than at least like 4 to 5 hours. But, actually, it's a very, very close skin scent. That's pretty much it. When the heat comes up and hits it, it pushes out a little bit more, but not much. And here we are at Macy's. No, Dillard's, Trayvon. Let's see what they got. Introduce yourself, my man.
My name is Manny. I work at Dillard's. Just started about a week or two ago. And I'm going to be helping out the fragrance channel a little bit.
Thank you. That's what we talking. That's what it's all about. That's all about. Good vibes, save lives. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
Now, What is your opinion on Coral Fantasy?
I love Coral Fantasy. So the top notes in Coral Fantasy is a beautiful red apple and cardamom. On my skin, the fragrance did last close to 12 hours. At least this was the first batch that we got in. I don't know if they're going to reformulate in the future or not. It started off very sweet and almost feminine. My girlfriend didn't absolutely love it, but when it came time to the dry down, the sweetness almost completely faded. It became a very masculine, smoky fragrance. It completely changed, like almost no other designer fragrance I've ever smelled before. So I think I'm going to spray some on your hand. Please tell me how it goes, because I think it's a beautiful fragrance, especially for designers.
Especially for designers. You heard the man. Like, if you're a fan of that smoky, fruity with a little bit of cardamom in the top, it might be one good for you. So we're going to sit there and check this out. Let's go ahead and check this one out.
This is a new Valentino Coral Fantasy. Beautiful.
Let's take a look at that bottle. Show off that bottle.
So they've changed the atomizer for this bottle. The old Valentinos had the wide atomizer, where the cap essentially was the atomizer. With this, there's actually a cap you can take on and off as a tester, so it doesn't have a cap. But very, very fabulous fragrance, and I think the new atomizer is a lot better, and the bottle looks a lot cleaner to me, in my opinion.
The bottle does look better.
It's beautiful, yeah, and they do this gorgeous ombre with it too.
This smells pretty good. I was wrong
You
because
know line when you smelled it before?
yeah, because when I did I came in here and I was just spraying all over the place, and then when I got to that one, I guess I was nose blind to it. So now when I'm just neutralized with nothing on, smelling that,
the depth is beautiful. There's so much depth in this fragrance, and it's not the same price as the Dior Elixir, which is another great, very deep fragrance. They're gonna find it at malls. It's nowhere near that price. It's actually only $100 retail, and I'm sure discounters will get to it in the future. But retail, it comes out at $100, making it a very affordable price for a fragrance. I think it's excellent. I recommend it to almost every customer that comes in here looking for something unique.
there you go. Look at the oil condensation on my hand. You see that?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of oil in here. I think it's another perfume actually. Yeah. Oh no, it's a toilet. It's a toilet. Wow.
It's a toilet.
Yeah. I don't know how there's so much oil in here, but yeah, the
But-
atomizer sprays beautifully.
For a toilet, this is powerful.
Yeah, this stuff is strong and will last forever. It almost reminded me of Sauvage with some sweetness and smokiness, like with different notes in terms of longevity. But that's just on my skin. It might be completely different on yours.
Price range from, this is a 3.4,
It's a 3.4 ounce.
and it's how much does this cost?
$100 flat.
$100
For a,
flat
for a new fragrance, yes.
for that. For $100 for this?
Beautiful. I like it more than some of the fragrances that cost $160, $170. Yeah, I think it's on par with Tom Ford in terms of depth. So.
Unique, powerful, highly concentrated oil EDT with a great price. And to me, first impression, you cannot beat that at all. You can't beat it with a stick. So we're gonna have to pick this one up too, Scent Fam. The YSL.
There's a new. They changed the Eau de Toilette. You know that?
Oh yeah, they reformulated it.
Yep, they added vanilla in the base. So.
They add the vanilla in the base. Now,
It's not too noticeable. It just smells a little bit more well-rounded.
there you have it. The box looks different too. Because at first it was like an all black box, like kind of like a gradient box.
Yeah.
That was like black and like a slight grayish. What the bottle looks like. Is the bottle changed at all?
The bottle, just the cap. I believe this is the new scent. So I think they just changed the color of the cap. I could be completely wrong though. I wasn't here when we got these in stock. With the day that we got them in stock.
It does slightly look different. Slightly, but it does look pretty much the same. It's just a box. So if you actually want to pick this up, make sure you put the original batch, like the old batch, and the new batch separate from each other so you don't get it confused. But the smell is what distincts the two from each other.
And you can notice the smell differentiation in the dry down. The opening's pretty similar. You can kind of smell a little bit more smoothness out of the not the original, the new one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bigger fan of the newer fragrance. So any of you that might be sad about reformulations, I don't think this is one of those cases. I think this is actually a pretty good change for the brand because a lot of people, nobody was buying the Eau de Toilette. Everybody wanted the Eau de Parfum. They wanted more longevity. They wanted it to be a little stronger.
Mm-hmm.
With this, they took a little bit from the lip parfum and they took a little bit of that sweetness. They threw it in this fragrance, and well, not sweetness, but you know, they rounded it a little more because they wanted to have a little bit more uniqueness. Not many people wanted to choose the eau de toilette over the eau de parfum or the Le Parfum, which I don't blame them. And now I think that the eau de toilette's actually a viable candidate for solid fragrance. Finally, took them a while, but the differences aren't huge, but they make a difference for sure.
Very informative. Very informative. Staff at Dillards, ladies and gentlemen. This is your man. What's your name again?
My name is Manny.
Manny, you got an Instagram, Facebook. You want to shout that out?
No Instagram, actually. I apologize, but
Yeah, this your boy Manny. Very informative. It is only his second week. Got the same brains on knowledge when it comes to the fragrance game just as much as I do. So definitely be on the lookout to see him more in future videos. But as of right now, what we're going to pick up that Coral Fantasy.
oh, over the Aqua de Jo.
Over the Aqua de Jo.
Good call. I would have.
But we'll get to the Aqua de Jo at a later date. However, we're going to get that Coral Fantasy. And we're also going to pick up that new YSL Y, the reformulated batch, so we can do a first impression when we get to the house. So, ladies and gentlemen, got the 2 new releases. About to go home and review them and do a first impression on one of them, since we already did a first impression on one of them already. Walking to the car, it's always good to find fellow frag heads. You know, God just knew it just as much as I did. And yeah, Macy's, never going to there. They're rude. Well, they were rude, and you know, they wasn't down to earth, or it wasn't friendly. You know, like I don't usually, I used to have a good time, a good experience with Macy's, and that one in particular, but never again, y'all. This Dillards is what it's at. Friendly, down to earth. You know what I'm saying? We'll be going there pretty often, so stay tuned for that. So, update on Coral Fantasy. Coral Fantasy is booming off my skin. It smells so good. Review coming for that one soon. Yeah, it's doing its thing on my skin. I really love how that smoky apple is coming off, and the apple is something very, very unique. You know, I don't know if you guys can see me because of a glare. Maybe that's a little bit better. But yeah, that's much better. It's booming off my skin. Really great projection so far. So yeah, stay tuned for a full review. I am tired. I'm out of breath. I'm fat, and I need to lose weight. And man, cause I shouldn't be out of breath. I just walked outside. Oh my goodness. Just walked outside. Screw you, Macy's. Screw you and your bougie, stuck-up attitude and races against people with glasses and a tripod with a camera on it. Screw you. We are on our way to the next door. Yo, like, I'm still not over that Coral Fantasy. I love it. I really do love it. It's just, it smells so, you just gotta smell it for yourself, because this fragrance is blowing my mind to pieces. Is it summer or spring oriented? No, it is not. But I don't care, because I will be wearing it. Can pull it off in the cooler days in the springtime, but never in the high heat situations. But since we're creeping along summer right now, it's not officially summer. I think it's at the end of this month. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm rocking it anyway. Coral Fantasy is lovely. Absolutely lovely. So next we got a couple of perfumery stores that we need to go to in West County Mall in DePere, Missouri. So one of my colleagues at this store had a surprise for me, a discontinuation fragrance of a surprise. So we're gonna see what that surprise is. So let's go. So we are almost there, slowly but surely. I'm tired of walking. My legs hurt, I'm hungry. Here we are. This is my second home. Alright guys, just like Macy's, I can't do no filming in here, so whatever it is that I buy, I will do a demonstration on how the bottle looks and all that later once I purchase it. But as far as like reviewing it inside the store, they said no, so gotta respect that. Okay everybody, up at Perfume Galaxy, you know, the employee didn't want me to, you know, broadcast any fragrances that are in there, you know, don't want me to record any fragrances and stuff like that inside the store. So I'm gonna have to show you what I picked up inside the vehicle. So one of the fragrances that I bought from them is Issey Miyake Yuzu. Now this one I heard is rare, hard to find. A lot of people are looking for it, and what I've seen online is like it goes for an outrageous price. So I picked that bad boy up. And I also, it was a kiosk downstairs, perfume store, and I also picked up Valentino Umo Aqua. I picked this one up. This ran me, it says $80, but I got a discount of like $10 off. So that ran me like $70, which is not a bad price. It's a 4.2 milliliter size. Well, no, 4.2 fluid ounce. So, yep, that's all that I purchased for them. So that's all that I got for today. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there. Be blessed. Have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.